My name is Pavin and I'm a 4-time Madden champ. And in this video, I'm going to be breaking down a couple of my drives and what I specifically like to do when I'm playing a defense I don't like to play. Here we go. Hopefully you guys implement this into your scheme. Hopefully you implement this into the scheme. And the main thing is audibling around. So find a playbook, find some formations that complement each other, and from there you're gonna want to audible around, flip your play. I know it's super basic, but it's really one of the things that people can get caught up in and not do for a while. This is a money game versus a really good player and lots. And you're gonna see he is running this mid blitz that has daunted a lot of players this whole year. So if we're gonna do some calculations on how many people he has on the line, if you everyone's played this, right? So you got one guy coming in, two guy coming in, three guy coming in, four guy, five, six guys on the line. And then sometimes what people like to do is they'll go get their user and they'll mug the gap right here, which is a very intimidating look. Mid blitz has been around for a while. This isn't even a particular how to stop mid blitz or how to pick it up, how to attack mid blitz. This is more of a what I like to do when I'm playing a defense I don't like to play. I do not like to play mid blitz, and I'll show you why. The first play of the game we saw it. Let me get back to this. We saw what happened on the first play of the game. He got that insane pressure that you get on a 4 to 5 man rush. You can see right here. His user, let's identify his user real quickly. Here's his user, right? He's gonna user probably this area of the field, like all the way from here to maybe up to here to maybe even back into here. And then obviously with the switch stick feature, he's gonna be able to maybe get onto any one of these couple defenders. One being this guy right here, two, maybe three, and then maybe if he zones one of these guys out, 4 and 5 with the switch stick feature. So with that, everyone is pressed. You got one guy here pressed, two guy, three guy, four guy. Everyone's in the box. We got Night Train Lane moving across the field. I'm gonna go onto my slot receiver. Everyone's got a man on them pretty much, essentially, right? It's man or it could be zone. And that's what makes it super tough and annoying to play. You don't know what coverage shell it's going to be. You don't know if it's going to be cover 0. You don't know if it's going to be cover 1, cover 2 man, cover 4, cover 3, cover 2. That's why it's hard to play these type of defenses. Everyone's in the box. It's intimidating. And what you could do is audibling around. But for why we don't like to play this defense, if you're not familiar, look at Jason Taylor. Rush through this gap, sending 4 people. I'm throwing open player. People are open, but it doesn't matter. So you're going to see what we do in this breakdown, in this drive breakdown, how we attack this specific defense, and what you could do in the future if you're struggling versus defenses that you might not want to play. First things first, we flip our play. What that's going to do, you're going to see he's kind of like trying to adjust. Boom. We caught him where we got him. We got him in a nice spot. If you see where his user is, he is in no specific, like no chance at guarding Kyle Pitts on this vertical route. That was caused by the flip of our play. Also, you're gonna see we're gonna have Pacheco open on this flat for the most part. I'm not sure if this guy's blitzing or not, but you'll see that we're gonna end up hitting this tight end nonetheless. And you can see what that flip did. That flip really caused a lot of problems. You can see Kyle Pitts is going to get tackled. Cool, that's fine. But you're going to see once more, we're going to get in our tempo. We're going to play to our pace. We're going to make them play our game. Right here, he gets in dollar. We audible to tight slots. We are running Bengals in this game. And you see, boom. Throw him a couple looks. Show him something he doesn't like. This is how you're going to be able to improve your game drastically. It's audibling around, not just staying in one of these one formation all game and being super predictable by the second or third quarter. Someone is going to know your play. It's going to be one step ahead of you. Right here, you see, it looks like we're in bunch, right? Okay, he's going to get all his adjustments set up. You're going to see him probably adjusting a couple players. Let's see what he actually does, if he does anything, moves anyone down. And no, for the most part, he just pretty much crash this D-line down, and that's it. So with that, you're going to see how we get into 5 wide. Yes, we do anything in our power to make our opponent play to our pace. And you're going to see what happens right here, guys. You're going to see right here, who is guarding Pacheco? No one is guarding Pacheco on this route. And I noticed that, so I'm going to put him vertical. No one is lined up in front of him at all. You're going to see that. The guy that might be on him is going to be here. But if we're going to be a really good player and, you know, play to our strengths and try to predict plays, what we're going to do to counter this guy, you know, maybe potentially running here, is putting this guy on a streak. And what that will do is maybe he has to guard him here. Maybe in the future we'll put him on a corner route, right? So this is all caused because we're motioning, we're flipping, we're doing a lot of pre-play before the play. We're not going to just let him come up here and send these guys and get free rushers and, you know, just be congested. And we're going to open things up. We're going to spread it out depending on the defense he's in. Hopefully this makes sense. This is like, you know, for example, someone is in dollar, something like 5 wide would be amazing. You know, you could spread out the field. It won't be too congested. Someone's in something like, I'm not sure, maybe cover 2 man. We might get into tight and do a couple of you know, a couple of like drag routes across the field, right? It all depends on what you're playing. Right here, we know he's in mid blitz, so what we're gonna do, look, there's too many people on the line. There's not enough people in coverage. If he wants to run cover 0 across the board, that's cool. Someone will be open. He's gonna have to, you know, account for someone and take them out the play. See what happens on this play, because we are able to just manipulate him and just play to our advantage, right? We're just going to throw this streak up the field. We don't score, but look how easy that was. Compared on the first play of the game, we got A-gapped. We're like, all right, at this point, we're going to, you know, play to our pace. Here's our 4th formation of the drive. 4th. You're going to see we are moving at an insane pace. We're giving him different looks. He can't adjust to this. Right here, look. This is all that you need to know how comfortable he really is in this gameplay. Just look at this guy right here. You're going to see where he goes and what he does. He's going to end up just moving him around a couple times. Pay attention to the safety. He's completely not comfortable. We're going to motion our running back out. Boom, it's cover 0 across the board. Make an adjustment. Show me you could adjust. So he moved his safety from here to here. Now he's not even blitzing the guy that he wanted to blitz, Holland. And what that is going to do is we potentially had that, but we're going to throw that instead. So it's as simple as that. It's, you know, it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it really. It's just playing to your own pace. Audibling around, flipping your play, motioning. Because of this, look at what happens at the end of the drive. He went from boom, sending 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guy, 4 guy, getting these A gaps, to now he's sending 3 people in all out coverage. So I know I understand it's a red zone, and maybe, you know, that's what he likes to do in the red zone, but because of how we play this whole drive, this tempo, this audibling around, getting him uncomfortable, we are able to have a super easy drive, not get A-gapped in the process, and that's a nice drive breakdown for me, and highly suggest you guys doing that. If you've been struggling on offense, open your playbook up, audible around, motion your players, flip. It's pretty generic, basic info, but trust me, it will go a long way.